Hello, my dear friends. Hello, channel guests. I am glad to welcome everyone. The theme of the reading will be what will come into your life and what will go out of your life. I don't know what the cards will tell me today. To begin with, I will lay out cards from the Tarot of Dreams deck. In principle, you don't need to guess anything, because here the cards themselves will say what will leave and what will come. Well, just think of yourself. As always, think about your life, your situation, and just see what they have to say. And now the program pulls out 3 cards and 2 columns. The left column is what will leave your life. Right column, what good things will come into your life. Now I have put the cards aside and will interpret them one at a time. These are the main cards. Let's start with the cards that are leaving your life. And so the first card came out of the 9 cups. The card itself is good. What do we see? Carelessness and a carefree attitude to life are gone. There will be less entertainment. There may be a reduction in income. There will be less spontaneous spending. Let me draw 3 more cards from the Osho Zen deck for clarity. First card, what is go out? Second one. And finally one more. I increased the size of the cards to make it more pleasant to look at. Projections. You will reconsider your opinions about yourself, friends, partners, or co-workers. The time has come when you have to take off your rose-colored glasses and more soberly assess the situations in life. Egoism will go away, and mutual understanding will be more present. In love, time passes when you justify your partner, seeing all the best. The illusions are gone. Most likely, you will have a serious, frank conversation. It's time to dot the I's. The situation when it is possible at work that you are either dominated or exploited is leaving. You will have to learn how to work in a team as an equal. This is a bond with the person you thought was your soulmate. The card warns, do not judge a person by yourself, and realize that what infuriates people is also in you. The second card is innocence. Whatever is happening in your life right now, be wise. Throw away fears and doubts. Feel like a confident person who has already experienced this. Everything repeats in life. So you will understand that this will definitely pass, and you will cope as usual. In love matters, the habit of being together goes away. You take your partner for granted. The period of balance and stability has passed. It will be better or worse, I don't know, but there will be more emotions. Some kind of movement. There is a time of stability at work. Someone will look for a new job or move to another position. This card shows that you have knowledge and experience. Therefore, most likely, you will no longer want to put up with this position, and there will be a desire to move forward on the career ladder. Monetary stability is gone. Alas, the period of calm is over. The period of activity is coming. The third card is traveling. This means that there will be fewer business trips, because it's leaving. Those who were looking for a decent job will now find one. There comes a time when you have to let change into your life. Those who lived in 2 houses will move in together. Who was in a quarrel either make peace or finally put an end to it. A very good card for singles. This means that you and your future partner are moving towards each other. In monetary matters, it will not be easy for you to plan something specific. Rather, you will adjust according to the situation. So, we continue to watch. What is leaving your life? The second card is the 2 of Swords. This is a card of duality. This means that the time of hesitation, indecision, some kind of permanent choice, either to the right or to the left, or this, is running out. Most likely, your internal conflict will come out. Let's draw an additional 3 cards. So, now the program will pull out the first card that leaves. Second. And the third. I'll enlarge them now so you can see them better. letting go. The period when you went with the flow is passing. Everything that you have clung to begins to lose its value. It's like, for example, you put up with the partner's actions, forgave him or tried to find an excuse for him in order to save the union or marriage. The period of smoothness and stability is leaving. You have to make drastic conclusions and actions. Demand payment from the person who owes you money. It is a thing of the past that you put up, entered into the position of others. Every man for himself. Integration. Unity is gone. As I said earlier, everyone will have to survive. Right now, your interests should come first. The period of stability is leaving. In money, work, and personal life, everyone is different. This does not mean that everyone will have all the changes all at once. Someone in one area, another in another. Here, your emotions are not your assistant. Perhaps not everyone will have the changes you want, but over time, looking back, you will understand that everything was done for your own good. Thunderbolt. Some surprises that suddenly fall upon you go away. Quarrels and scandals in personal life go away. If a dismissal hangs over someone, then it leaves. Reckless spending, loans go away. If you plan to take it, then most likely you will change your mind, and rightly so. Excessive emotionality goes away. You become calmer. Stress, conflicts, and internal pressure go away. And the last card in the stack about to leave is the King of Wands. With this card, hypocrisy and intrigues go away. Some problems with power or law may end. Dominance, power, and control will go away. I will also draw 3 cards for it. First, second, and finally, I'll enlarge them now so you can see them better. Existence. This is the state when you take on a bunch of things. It's leaving. Now you have more time to delegate responsibilities and more time to trust the universe. Who is lonely? Then the time comes for you to give a request to the universe. Your request will be heard. Courage. This card leaves stubbornness and excessive determination. You will no longer have to go ahead, but become more flexible and be able to adapt to situations. Do not incur expenses for which you have to work hard later. You don't want to sort things out anymore. Those who had great difficulties with money, they left. Events where you were forced to put in a lot of effort are already leaving. And the last card, the burden, leaves things and relationships that were not worth your strength. You will end the love that was a burden to you. If the partner was sitting on your neck, then this was over. You will no longer tolerate the situation when you are put around at work or minding your own business. You will come to understand that you do not owe anything to anyone. It is better to postpone planned expenses or register loans and transactions. If your financial situation is 0, then this is definitely a test from above. After passing it, you will solve your money problems once and for all. And so we ended up with a stack of cards that told us what was going on in your life. Now we're moving on. What's coming up? And the first card is Faith. This is the card of wisdom, learning and teaching. It can materialize thoughts and plans. This is a card for an official marriage or divorce, improving your social standing in both your personal and professional life. This is a moral card. Now I'll draw 3 more extra cards. What's new in your life? What's new in your life? Waiting for the third card. I'll enlarge them now so you can see them better. In this trio of cards, the transformation card will be the main one, because it is the card of the major arcana, always points to fundamental changes. This means that it is currently impossible to accurately predict the development of events that will determine your future path. Changes are still underway. You just have to accept everything and try not to plan anything so as not to fall into the millstones of transformation. Wait until everything stabilizes. Then you can orient yourself to the new conditions. You are waiting for a good change in love. At work, you may realize that this is not your job, or you need to change your approach to it, or behave differently with colleagues and superiors. In money, avoid serious expenses, Savings will come in handy soon. It is possible that you will receive the planned income in a different form, in a different amount than you expected, or at a different time. According to the friendliness card, we see that reciprocity comes to you in your personal life. No one dominates, you will complement each other. And someone, on the contrary, will decide that it is better to be friends than love. You may start working together. You can also ask for help and support with money, more trust in loved ones. Compromise is always a duality, a dependence on third-party opinions and decisions. There's always an alternative option, which you may not like, but you have to accept it. In the sphere of love, there is a need to reckon with the opinion of a partner, to look at relationships not only from your own bell tower. You should weigh the decisions well. You may consider other options and approaches. Don't rush to apply for a loan or spend money. Weigh the decision and the need for urgent purchases. We will continue to look further. Here we have a Page of Swords. This is some unexpected news. You will be smart. Lots of friendships and conversations. These are new acquaintances, both personal and business. I again drew 3 additional cards. What good do the cards say to you? What is new in your life? Innocence. Changes. The Rebel. I'll enlarge them now so you can see them better. All 3 major arcana cards are dealt. And so, Innocence. This card falls out for the second time. Wisdom will come to you. You will feel like a more confident person. You will panic less and be more active. There will be balance in personal relationships. Everything will go smoothly without conflicts. Complete understanding. If you want to change jobs, then the card advises you to appreciate your potential. And that means you should look for a better job. There will come a time when money will be stable. Not millions, but there will be enough for everything. Change. It is necessary to accept that everything in life is periodic and natural. Human development goes in a spiral. The scenarios are the same, but the level is getting more and more difficult and higher, and the understanding is deeper. So this card says that your plans and intentions will change, but everything will return to normal. Another card indicates your personal growth. You are waiting for changes that will affect your worldview and broaden your horizons. In love, changes and plans with the partner are being prepared. New goals, pregnancy, living together, a change in feelings, not necessarily extinction. The card can even symbolize hot sex, from which you and your partner will only become closer. If you are single, then a fateful acquaintance awaits you soon. At work, it is possible to change positions or places of work. It is also a change in your interests or attitude towards the work itself. The Rebel. The card is easily interpreted in one phrase: allow yourself more. In any area, the card advises you to move, and maybe even rush headlong. It's time to clean up the interior and break through to something bigger and better. It's time to show courage, take responsibility for your life and destiny, set ambitious goals and strive for them by leaps and bounds. In love, the Rebel calls for initiative. If the partner does not dare to have sex while living together, then offer it to him yourself, not only in words, but also in deeds. If you are single for now, then now is a good time for fun activities, unexpected trips, or inner permission to finally find love, so the chances of meeting a worthy partner will increase. In your work, strive for something bigger and better, a cause for your soul, for which you will rush to the ends of the world. Defend your opinion, ask for an increase in salary, vacation, or dismissal. Money can and should be spent, invested, and risked without fear of bankruptcy. And the final card that will come into your life? This is the 5 of Cups. This is a card of emotional disappointment. Tears are possible. You want to feel sorry for yourself. There may be some unexpected problems, or you will simply regret the past. It's not so much the troubles themselves, but your idea of them. These are some unrealistic expectations. There may be a desire to redo the past or regret over missed opportunities. And even on this negative card, you can say that in this life you are not alone. You have relatives, friends, close people who will support you. Now let's draw 3 more additional cards. First, second, Third, a little patience. Now I will bring the picture to a more attractive look. Moment to moment. The card says that you need to seize the moment and live in the present. In love, do not rush your partner and do not rush yourself. This applies not only to a situation of strengthening relations but also to a situation of disagreement. Give yourself and your partner time to make an informed decision. If you are in search of love, then most likely you have to go towards the future second half. At work, gradually, step by step, fulfill your duties. If you have an important decision to make, wait a bit. Perhaps there will be new information that will affect the outcome of the case. Guilt. He who does not make mistakes does not live. Instead of guilt, you need to accept your mistake and look at life with ease. Because of one mistake, it did not end. In personal relationships, you may feel guilty about your partner. There may be reproaches as self-defense. Or you can take the role of a victim. They say, I always make mistakes and let down my beloved, so I will humbly be silent and endure torment, beatings, reproaches, etc. You may have a feeling of disbelief in yourself. You can justify your difficulties and problems with inaction. You must understand that guilt does not help the cause. It is necessary to act, maybe clumsily, maybe erroneously, but act. The image of the sakura carries a hint to open your eyes, shake off the obsession and find a goal, opportunities for which it is worth living, striving for. Possibilities. You should open your eyes and look at the possibilities from a different perspective. It's like looking at your situation, no matter what, related to relationships, work, or money, from a height, as if from an outsider's eye. And you will see either learning opportunities or other options for solving your issue. You will be given the opportunity to gain new knowledge and new information. In love matters, events are coming that will help your union reach a new level of development. It is also an indication that there are still chances for reunification and reconciliation. In the work, the card indicates new perspectives, empowerment, replenishment of knowledge, and other options for resolving conflict situations. If you are looking for a job, the card advises you to strive for new horizons. Look not under your nose but in other areas of activity. In money, there will soon be a chance to earn. It is undesirable to spend money. A more promising option for financial investments will soon appear, whether it is buying real estate or applying for a loan. Here I have finished the whole layout for you. All the very best to you. Stay with me. There will be new videos soon. I'm not saying goodbye to you. All the best.